Hello friends of Grimm&Co. Over the past couple of months, every Wednesday has been Grimmformation Day, where we've asked you a different question every week. All of these questions have been generated by our beloved bosses, the great Graham and Grizelda Grimm, as part of their ongoing quest to unravel the many arcane mysteries of the human world.
But it turns out that Graham and Grizelda, being the cunning and clever beings that they are, actually had another purpose behind asking all of these Grimmformation questions. But we'll get to that in a minute. First of all, a quick reminder. Over the past couple of months, we've been asking you questions every week using the format, if you were a something, which something would you be? And you've been answering them. So, let's have a speedy recap of all of the questions we've asked over the past 9 weeks.
If you were a type of breakfast food, what breakfast food would you be?
If you were a sea creature, which sea creature would you be?
If you were a condiment, what condiment would you be?
If you were a piece of furniture, what piece of furniture would you be?
If you were something found in space, what would you be?
If you were a chocolate bar, which chocolate bar would you be?
If you were a time period, what time period would you be?
If you were an insect, which insect would you be?
If you were a type of weather, what type of weather would you be?
Got all that? Well, if not, don't worry, you can always watch this video again if you need to. But, as I was saying, it turns out that Graham and Grizelda weren't just asking these questions so they can gather lots of information for their vast, cryptic and frankly terribly organised database containing vital intel about humankind. No. It turns out that Graham and Grizelda were asking these questions so they could give you the ideas and images you need to make an amazing piece of writing.
We would love it, and Graham and Grizelda would love it too, if you could combine your Grimmformation answers all together to create an I am poem. Now, an I am poem is a piece of writing that says something about you, who you are, what you really like, what you care about, and also it spins it on its head a little bit to make you think about yourself in weird and wonderful ways. Now, an I am poem might seem a little bit tricky, but thanks to Graham and Grizelda's cleverness, it's actually really, really easy. All you need to do is collate all your answers from the questions we've asked every Wednesday as part of Grimmformation, and there you go. A full I am poem, all about you. Sounds good, right? Still not sure what we mean? Don't worry. Sarah and I have done a little example for you.
I am an avocado, thick-skinned and millennial. I am the Weimar Republic, decadent and yet doomed to failure. I am a cuttlefish, constantly exploding in colours that my black and white eyes struggle to make sense of. So, hopefully now it's starting to make sense. You just need to take your answers to all of those Grimmformation questions, put them in any order that you want to, and voila! You've got yourself your own I am poem. Then if you like to, at that point, you could add to things, move things around. You could even add in some of your own entirely unique and original I ams. For example,
now, I am a soft floured bread cake. I can house most sandwich fillings, and when you've finished, there's flour everywhere. I am also a 4B pencil. No, I'm not. I'm an 8B pencil. I make thick, dark lines upon the paper. But then my lead crumbles. It turns out it is quite weak.
Once you've written your I Am poem, we would love to see it, and I know that Graham and Grizelda would too. You could handwrite it, type it up, or even record yourself speaking it aloud. It's up to you. But however you want to share it with us, you could then send it to grimmapothecary@gmail.com or just message us with your poem on social media.
Not only that, we would love to share some of your I Am poems on our social media pages. That way, other people can see your poetic brilliance, but also it might inspire them to write their own. Also, if you're aged between 11 to 17, you might want to consider submitting your poem to the Foyle Young Poets Award. That competition is open right now up until the end of July. All you need to do is just go to foyleyoungpoets.org for more information on that one, okay? And we can't wait to start reading some of your amazing poetry.
We really hope that you've enjoyed answering our weekly Grimmformation questions, and now we can't wait to see some of your I Am poems. Grimmformation may be at an end, but we're going to keep sharing loads of brilliant writing created by children and young people and loads of cool creative activities on our social media channels, so keep your eyes peeled. We'll see you soon.